Is there someone else there?
My now boyfriend lives with me.
Okay. Why isn't he contributing to rent if he's living there?
So he moved down from Indiana.
Okay.
And when he moved down, it was with the intentions of he had burnt himself out and just take a little bit of time,
What's
take a
his
break.
age?
42.
Ooh. Okay. You know, I don't give. Listen, there's a natural shock that comes with it, but it's honestly because of Twitter. They've made everything sound so extreme. You're an adult. I don't give a. This is I must be Twitter brained, like where I have to have a reaction to everything about everyone's adult choices. Whatever. Okay, you live your life. I don't give a.
But he moved down here. He with the intention of he was going to take a little bit of break before figuring out, what he was going to do down here.
It is a little weird that a 40-year-old's not working.
But it was, emergency room was like, okay, cool. We can't do anything for you right now. Go see a doctor. We tried to get in to see a doctor. And then at the very end of July, he ended up in ICU
Does he have health insurance?
No.
Why?
Because his previous job didn't offer health insurance.
Doesn't matter. If he got laid off or something, did he quit?
He quit to move down here.
He probably could have got on the healthcare exchange like $0 a month.
It's not something I have any knowledge about.
It wasn't worth Googling? How do I get health insurance? I have none.
Online.
Through what?
Just a website.
What?
I'd prefer not to answer.
Oh, come on.
No.
Fine, you don't have to, but very curious. So like a sugar daddy, sugar baby site? Okay. Just because, the gap's a bit big. Again, like, I don't give a f***. You live your life, but it's an interesting thing that it wouldn't draw as many red flags if you guys met and you just started dating and it went about there. But met online on a website, dude quit his job, moved down here, hasn't contributed in any way whatsoever, immediately has health concerns. It's just like...
I know, it sounds...
Are you into old dead men because you see them work every day?
No, the joke has been made many a time.
Oh, I'm sure.
No, it was all happenstance.
But is that not red flags to you? The fact that he's not willing to do anything? Well, I'm just thinking about you, and when I see someone with red flags surrounding them potentially leeching, it's just like, we can't get there conclusively, but it does make me a bit nervous for you, and I don't want you to be in a position that's...
And if it weren't for the fact that the only thing that's stopping him from looking for work right now is the medical stuff and the fact that he's currently in the application process for Social Security and disability.
Because of the medical stuff? Talking before he moved down.
December. So I went up to visit him for the first time in...
Red flags just keep popping up, dude. I'm sorry. That's not to be insulting to you. Like, legitimately, there are concerns. Okay.
I know. I've heard it all. Trust me.
I'm sure.
Because there was definitely a big to-do when I went up to visit him for the first time. And there was... $1,353.29 with a minimum monthly payment of $203, which is insane for your situation, to be clear. Insane for your situation. Why are you purchasing on it? Well, probably because half of your money goes to rent. So you need to spend... I don't know how you're living, actually, to be clear. Oh, and you give yourself a 5. Great. $182 in interest is accruing. You made the minimum monthly payment, but it doesn't matter. You went and purchased $510.02. So whatever progress we were making, if any, which we barely were with the interest and everything, because the interest is only... am eternally frustrated with how much money I had to spend to go up there and see him. Not his fault, but just the fact that the medical system is charging $4 a night for families that are there visiting their loved ones.
Yeah, that sucks. Microsoft Store, $18.
That would be for his Xbox. The Xbox.
Why is it on a credit card that we can't pay off that's only accruing interest?
Because otherwise it would be going on the debit card, which...
Or otherwise don't get it. What? What are you talking about? We don't have to get it if we can't afford to live. You can afford to live. What do you mean? What Xbox? The subscription is Game Pass?
Yes.
Game Pass. He can't afford to live. Buddy refused to work for months while he was down here. Sonic Drive-In? DoorDash? Chubby? Or DoorDash and whatever that is?
The restaurant. No, I assume from DoorDash. Some kind of health insurance, like now, you can't be turned away for pre-existing medical conditions at this point. So he should get on. You need to go to just the exchanges, and since he's not married or anything. And then, dude, I really think he could be on something where it's like $0 a month. It'll affect his tax base.
Now they're trying to get him on Medicare to help erase the ridiculous amount of medical bills that occurred from the month in the hospital. He
was in for a whole month. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And
why did you co-sign for this? Was it just that?
I think it was because she didn't have the income.
So she asked you to. I would never ask my kid to co-sign for something. This is so risky for you. And why can't she just get an apartment?
She had an apartment, and her rent was outrageous.
Well, it's just like you. Find better rent. It exists.
And it was always her dream to get an RV and to travel.
Was it her dream to put it on the shoulders of her kid?
No.
Okay, then maybe we don't get to live our dream if we're doing that then. $100. It didn't matter. You purchased $1,759. For sake, what are we doing? What's the point? You made it worse. It's accruing $88.49 in interest on that last balance, and now the balance is $1,000 more. Oh, but good, guys. It's worth it. Thank goodness you have a rewards balance of $5.17. What are we doing? Why are we purchasing on two cards? Two cards that we've looked at. We've made Taco Bueno, Netflix, McDonald's, Taco Bueno, Craftsman, $127. What was that? Does he have access to your card?
No.
What are you getting at Craftsman? It's not like the boat Craftsman.
No.
$127.74. First of all, that's like one of the most. That's the second most expensive thing on this card. Third most. How do you know what it is? Fourth most. $127. You basically need to budget every single penny in order to barely make it, and you don't know where the $127 went in one charge. Okay. Amazon, you spent $28. Puff Paradise. What's that? Please tell me it's cream puffs.
Not for me.
For him? So the one that's dying with something right here is inhaling?
I would say total spending.
Reminder, 2,559 came in.
Probably 26.
Okay. Yeah, 4,526. So whatever learning lesson you thought you had from your parents, I don't know if you learned it. You're spending almost double.
Because at the time I couldn't.
We could get on a payment plan though. Even something like $20 a month you may have been able to do. Sure, that would stretch it out longer than we'd hope, but you could have done something. It seems like you and him both kind of have a mindset when it comes to him getting health insurance, getting a job. When it comes to you taking care of a debt like this, you see it and you think there's no immediate solution, so you give up. We don't look, and there's so much creativity out there in terms of what we can do. Sometimes all it takes is literally just asking. But it seems like we just don't do that. Which is, I need you to get out of whatever. You can't afford to live, and you're giving someone money on Patreon. In what world? We have a membership. They get everyone who subscribes, because you get the post show and a bunch of other shows and a lot of other things. It's really cool. It's really fun. If you can't afford to live, don't subscribe. Who are you even supporting?
It's an audio creator.
Stop. Support your finances. Okay. Raising Cane's Amazon Emergency Fund. Because you putting off any kind of financial independence, financial security, that lands you in a worse position in the end anyway. So no, you don't deserve a little sweet treat right now. First of all, you're not entitled to anything. Second of all, reward yourself with that, fitting it in a budget when you have an emergency fund and you don't have 30% interest debt. $50 went to groceries, $191 went out to eat. Unknown spending, typically Amazon or Walmart and Target, that was $1,253. That may have been CVS. One second, let me see. Yes, CVS was $206 of that, but even still, there's $1,000 left over. That's Sam's. Walmart was $900. What the for $900 are you getting from Walmart? That can't just be groceries. If so, that's insane. You need a budget and meal prep. And what? $900 at Walmart? What?
The only thing I can think of is groceries.
Oh, you don't even know? Don't pass up the free money because I'll punch you. What all do you cover related to him?
I cover food. I don't consider rent because I would be paying the same in rent no matter what. Food, phone.
What's your phone bill?
I think his is set at, I think it's $25 a month.
Okay, that's not bad.
No.
He's using something like Helium.
We both use Mint.
Mint. Okay, yours is 25 as well?
I think mine's 30 because I pay for more data.
Okay, so 55 for phone. Groceries, $500. Meal prep, $500 is fine for both of you. If you're meal prepping, it's just a few meals a week, frozen up, refrigerated, meal prep. What else do you cover?
Like I said, and then probably the other.
This is without putting in the cigarettes, and the big reason why we're over is because, you know, your credit cards, they just keep going up. It's probably because you're under, so they just keep going up. Mm-hmm. And, of course, your rent is 48% of your income. When's your lease up?
December.
Okay, you're not living there anymore.
No, I'm not. I'm getting the heck out of there.
Well, why, according to you?
According to me, well, part of it is what I'm paying versus what I'm receiving is not working.
Okay, either way, get in a relatively safe environment. Get a $1,100 place, $1,200 place. You can't afford this. It does.